The Tesla used to be the car that you drove to let everybody know that you were environmentally conscious and you were a good leftist.
Yeah, it's a good question. Do we care about the environment or not? Because those fumes that are being kicked out of that are
like
not good.
1,000 jet airplanes flying overhead for a year.
Yeah, yeah. It's wild.
You're lighting batteries on fire. They're so toxic.
Lithium and all sorts of shit getting pissed into the environment.
Oh, it's all going to come down in rain. It's going to pollute the water. The fish are going to be polluted. You're not going to be able to eat them.
But we're doing good. This is for a righteous cause.
Yeah. And it's all funded, too. It's funded by NGO.
Every accusation from a Democrat is a confession.
Yes, I knew a day like this is coming. This guy went on CNN to say some ridiculous things about Elon Musk. Now a lawsuit is coming. Elon Musk has had enough. When you take a look at this, Elon Musk just announced he is filing a lawsuit after disgraced former representative Jamaal Bowman called him a thief and announced on CNN. That is it. This is what I've been looking for. They have been doing this, calling all sort of Elon Musk is dead, Trump is dead, and going free. Now it is time for them to pay. We don't care if you have money or not. Don't say things you can't verify. This is something I've seen with liberals recently. It is high time they check their pocket. Elon Musk got angry on this video.
That's not true. And this shows, again, the American people do not trust Elon Musk. And Elon Musk is incompetent in his position. And how do we know? Because they fired tens of thousands of people, it was challenged in court. The court said the people have to go back, and now the people are coming back. He's incompetent. He's a thief. He's a Nazi, and people don't trust him. Period.
Let me just...
For the Democrats to rail against the oligarchy. I'm teeing this up for you on a Friday night, girl. Who's for the oligarchy here?
Thank you so much for your kind words and for having me. Look, here is the thing that your viewers have to remember. Every accusation from a Democrat is a confession. The Democrats are now the party of the wealthy. For every billionaire who backed President Trump in the election, Kamala Harris had 2. 75% of donations that came from hedge fund managers went to Democrats. 75% of Silicon Valley donations went to Democrats. 65% of Americans making over $500,000 a year now are Democrats. Wow. Meanwhile, President Trump absolutely crushed with Americans making under $100,000 a year. He has single-handedly taken the GOP and made it the party of the glorious, multiracial American working class, the hardest working Americans. And Laura, if you want to understand why President Trump is doing anything, whether it's controlling the border, imposing tariffs, getting us out of wars that have nothing to do with us, look at the polling with hardworking Americans who make under $100,000 a year. These are the things that absolutely crush with them, whether they're on the left or on the right. This is a unity president with a unity agenda, and that, Laura, is why the Democrats hate him, because they have absolutely nothing with which to fight him.
She's right. What we used to know about the Democrat Party is simple. They were all being controlled by billionaires, all their contributions, all big tech, in fact, all Silicon Valley Democrat. Now, Trump coming in with just these few people supporting him is a big problem. It is like they want to have everything. They don't want any other billionaire to even say any good thing about the Republican Party. That has been a thing. We know that for a very long time. Elon Musk coming to support Trump is a Democrat nightmare that they never expected.
Hello, this is Victor Davis Hanson for the Daily Signal. Have you noticed, everyone, that the crescendo of hatred toward Elon Musk is becoming surreal? We had a congresswoman from Ohio, I think her name was Marcy Kaptur. She recently said that she wasn't sure where Elon Musk loyalties lay because he'd only been a citizen for 22 years. He's a naturalized citizen. This is very interesting because remember the left says that people who are here illegally and not citizens should gain all of the protections and rights of citizens. They should be de facto citizens. Anybody who would question a naturalized citizen's loyalty, according to the left, would be xenophobic, nativist. I think Representative Kaptur has actually voted for resolutions damning, if I could use that word, Republicans for being insensitive to the status of immigrants, whether legal or illegal. This follows a whole series of personal attacks. We had posters in Washington, D.C. saying, eliminate Musk. We had a man arrested from Indiana online for promising, threatening Elon Musk. Here in California, we have Representative Garcia, I think his name is, and he was on television, and he said that Elon Musk was a D-I-C-K, and when called on it, he said you had to bring weapons, i.e. against Musk, for this bar fight, weapons. Then we had this unhinged minister, Cottle, was that his name? I think it was, Steve Cottle from Tennessee. And he got up in his pulpit, and it was televised, and he said that Elon Musk was satanic, the devil, and sometimes you had to use violence to stop such devilry. Add all of this up, and you're getting to the situation in which the bar of what is permissible has been drastically lowered. We have turned someone who has saved the U.S. space program and will probably save 2 astronauts who otherwise would perish in space if it was left to the government program, who reinvented the entire auto industry, who opened up all of social media with X. We have turned this person into a demon, a disloyal demon, a traitor, someone that we smear and we slander all day long. For what? For saying the following, that the $36 trillion in debt and the 1.5 to 2 trillion, and Joe Biden in some years had $5 and $6 trillion deficits, are unsustainable. And through a series of revenue enhancements and drastic cuts of programs that are unnecessary, we can get near a balanced budget. He takes no money. He's not confirmed as the head of a government agency, but of course there's all sorts of deputies and heads of agencies that require no confirmation, including the National Security Advisor of the United States of America. So what is my point? We saw this earlier with Donald Trump. Just a few days before the first assassination attempt, Joe Biden told a group of people that it's time, quote, to put Donald Trump in the bullseye. He ranted and raved about semi-fascist and ultra-MAGA as if they were somehow dangerous.
Yes, this has been the problem with the left. When you want to say it, they will point fingers to, MAGA supporters. MAGA supporters are silent. Now, you can see the true colors of the Democratic Party. Look at what is happening to Tesla, Elon Musk. That derangement syndrome can't even stop. They have TDS, now EDS. And it is reaching that level that everyone is seeing their true colors. What they used to accuse conservatives, MAGA movement, of doing is exactly what they are doing. That should remind you, if a Democrat accuses you of something, they're doing just that. Like this lady said at the beginning of this video, if they do confessions, like they tell you something, you need to take that serious. At a certain point, when I look at what is going on with Elon Musk, I feel really sad, because what can you really say in this? Tesla is a nonsense. Most of the people who invest in Tesla are Democrats. Yeah, because they have always advocated for this EV. Look at what they're doing now. Elon Musk's share in that company is just 12.8%, while the rest, it's all Democrat. So you can see the hypocrisy in this. It is crazy, though.
If you like authoritarianism, it's been a good week for you.
That's white flag energy right there.
No, I think she's right.
What do you mean you think she's right? First of all, even choosing her to give the response to Governor Trump.
That's your party's
Governor Trump. I should call him Governor Trump. President Trump is a problem.
You should be the chairman, by the way.
I mean,
this is crazy.
All right, let me let Joe finish.
Go ahead, brother.
She is right in the sense that it's easy to throw grenades. You can be AOC and throw grenades all day in a safe district and not have to account for anything. There's a huge delta between the hype of AOC and the accomplishments of AOC. And frankly, if you look at that tour she was just on with Bernie Sanders, right? It was called the Fighting Oligarchy Tour, right? They essentially traveled the country and spoke to an echo chamber of people who already agree with them. How is she and Bernie Sanders, with their message, going to attract people in swing districts by the Fighting Oligarchy?
He's right. If these people put up AIC to be the head of the Democratic Party, I'm speaking the truth here, these people will not win an election. That is it. It will be final. They will not win an election. So when I see them getting excited, like AIC is a voice, this, that, AIC almost did not win the bronze.
That sort of question, as the country is trying to figure out how he went from progressive hero and governor of the most liberal state.
He fired them immediately upon landing. Tesla stock is way down, almost disastrously so. People have been vandalizing Tesla vehicles, new Tesla vehicles. Please don't vandalize. Don't ever vandalize Tesla vehicles. And so Elon Musk has been making the rounds in the right-wing media.
Well, it's a positive time, Jimmy.
Yeah, it really is.
Billionaires are not happy having $1 billion. Why does Elon Musk dress like he just... All right, thank you.
Oh, my God.
Why does Elon Musk dress like he just got out of a Hot Topic? Just...
Black Republicans, but I see a black MAGA person.
Sincere black Republican?
I don't think that you can...
Putting 2 months in. I mean, you must have a feeling in your gut.
Their absence now of Joe Rogan in their party. More fuel on the fire that there's a potential.
The economy added 16.6